Hi, what is up my fellow fitness freaks, and welcome back to another workout. It's still on the mat series, and yeah, today we're going to work our whole body. So let's get right into the warm-up. We're going to start in a plank, in a high plank that is having our hands underneath your shoulders. Everything's engaged. We're not up here, we're not down here. Everything's engaged, right? So now push back into downward facing dog, and your heels can touch the ground, they can stay off the ground. You can bend your knees so that's more comfy, because we're going to get back into that plank and back into downward dog. So we're just like alternating those two poses, and it's just like to get the blood flowing, so it's not as important, not that important. Yeah, if you have your heels on the ground or your knees bent or whatever. But try to keep everything engaged. And yeah, I think I told you last time that I would try to shoot this next video outside. I've been saying that for 4 weeks now, and I'm still really lazy, so I didn't go out to shoot the video outside. But I'm on vacation now. Yesterday was like my first day of vacation, so there will be videos outside because I have some more time. Not much, because there's always so much one can do and one has to do, but I will shoot some videos outside in those 2 weeks that I got. And the weather is great. I mean, they're kinda, not too many, but more tourists around right now. So yeah, it will be hard to find a good spot to shoot a video without people walking by, or without too many people walking by. But I'm sure we will find something. And let's do a few more here. And then we're going to alternate from plank to bear plank. So we're in that plank. Let's come into bear plank. That is hovering your knees off the ground. Plank and bear plank. And you can bring your feet slightly more in, farther in. Do you say farther in? I think. And bear plank and plank. And I start to feel that in my arms, and now also in my quads. And bear plank and plank. And bear plank and plank and bear plank. And now stay here for 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come down and into child's pose for a moment. Okay, let's come back up. And now back into that plank. Push into downward facing dog, and then bring one leg to the front, in between your hands, like that. Arm up, back down, leg back, downward facing dog. Come to the front, and bring the other leg to the front, and up and down. And we're going to do a few of these. So lunge to the front, hand up and down and back, and downward looking dog, and back into plank, lunge, arm up and down. And just do this at your pace. You can go slightly farther or slower, whatever feels right for you. It's all about your fitness level and how you feel, and if you want to push yourself a little bit, if it's like more of a rest day for you, if you already did some sports. And up, down. And up, down. And let's do a few more, like 2 more on each side now. So that will be number 1 on one side, number 1 on the second side, number 2 on the first side, and number 2 on the second side. Nice. So come down for a moment, shake out your arms. Maybe you want to like stretch your wrist a little bit, so grabbing your fingers, pulling them back. And on the other side. And then maybe the other way around. So you're stretching the other side, or the other side. It's the other side, not the other side from like left and right, but the other side of the same arm. Talking, sometimes it's difficult. Okay, and now one last exercise in that downward dog plank pose. So come into that plank, and then downward facing dog, tap the opposite leg, and back into plank, and tap the opposite leg, and plank. This exercise is a whole body exercise, but it's also good. It's very good for your core, for your balance, overall stability. These plank exercises always are. And I mean, you could even like go and touch your foot if you want to, no? All the way back and touch your foot, but you don't have to. It's okay if you just like touch your shin, or if you don't even touch it all. It's just like about the direction. Just want to think about going back, going that way. And up. And up. Why do I say up? Like it's not up, it's like and back, or like and leg, and leg. When I'm doing these videos, I always feel like I have to talk because it's weird if I don't. And sometimes I just don't know what to talk about because I already explained everything, right? Didn't I? And let's do 10 more here. So it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and get back down. Roll your shoulders back and to the front. And now let's flip it over. Maybe you want to have a sip of water before. And we're going to work our abs some more. And we're going to give our arms a little rest. So come onto your back, legs up, and then we're going to reach for our toes. So reach and reach and reach. And when we do that, we're training our lower abs or upper abs or hip flexors. It's a great core workout. I didn't tell you yet, but like I told you that I stream video games and stuff. And lately I discovered Fortnite. I mean, I didn't used to like the game because so many people were playing it and they were thinking like, oh no, it's not for me. And then this one day I kind of got to try it out, and now I'm really enjoying it. It's so much fun, and It's crazy. Sometimes you just try stuff you think you wouldn't like, and then you end up getting kind of addicted to them. Did that ever happen to you? I bet it did, and if it didn't, then it might still happen. There's so many cool things that we might like underestimate, or that we might like think about as bad or boring, and then when we do them, they turn out to be real fun. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your arms down for a moment, but keep those legs up here. And now we're going to do some flutter kicks, but up here. So it's not that hard. I mean, if you really want to push it, you can come down here. It's going to be harder, but it's okay to be up here. It's just like kind of a little break. I mean, it's not a complete break, but a little break for upper abs. So just keep doing those flutter kicks. Enjoying the weather if you can. I can these days. It's so nice. I'm sweating all the time, and I like that. It feels so nice to like always feel warm and warmed up. It's great. Yes. I want eternal summer. And let's stay here for 10 more counts. So it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up here, and now we're going to touch the opposite foot with our hand, and touch, and touch, and touch. And I'm starting to feel a slight burn in my abs. Maybe that's because I'm talking all the time, or maybe you're feeling it too. We'll never know, or we will if you leave a comment. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those legs up there. Put your hands underneath your lower back or glutes. And we're going to do some leg raises. So, down and up, and down and up. And if that's too hard for you, it's totally fine, like to slightly bend your knees and do it this way. But if you can, try to do it with straight legs, or you can even like let go of your hands down there and do it like this, but make sure to keep your lower back glued to the mat. We don't want to arch your lower back. So if you feel like you're arching it, then put your hands back there to support your pelvis. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. And you can put your legs down. Finally, finally, finally. But we're not done with those abs yet. So what we're going to do next is we're going to do a reverse crunch with our elbows. So take a deep breath. Enjoy this like super tiny little break. And then bring your legs up and your elbows. And now make your elbows and your knees kiss. And back. And open and close. So open and kiss. Open and elbow and knee kiss. And give me 10 more of these. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, good job. Come up for a moment, have a sip of water. It's always important to stay hydrated. And now we're going to do some more full body exercises, planking and for abs or obliques. So what we're doing now is that we're coming into that high plank and then turn to one side, lift the arm off and back into the high plank and onto the other side and lift the arm back and onto the other side, and always keep everything engaged. Down and up, down and up. And when we're doing this, we're training our shoulders or core or back or arms, everything, and our balance. Oh, that's why I love planks also, and side planks. It's also good for our balance. Someone's at the door, I can hear that. Can you? I don't know if the mic is good enough, but someone just like rang the doorbell. And I don't know, they probably want to sell something, no? I didn't expect anyone to come, so. And up and down, and up and down. Okay, so give me 10 more. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, come into that side plank. Maybe have your feet stacked one upon the other, or have one foot in front of the other and just stay here for 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And on to the other side. And 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come down for a moment. Shake out those wrists. And now, let's get onto the mat again with our belly. And we're going to do some cobra push-ups. You probably remember them if you did some of my workouts. If not, doesn't matter. I'm going to explain them. So have your hands underneath your shoulders, your elbows glued to your body, and then push up and down. And make sure you just push up halfway, and make sure like not lift with your back muscles too much, but rather push off the floor with your hands, with your arms, with your triceps. And up. And these don't feel like much, but after a while, you're definitely gonna feel them. And up. And up. And give me 10 more. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. can feel the burn. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Oh, I definitely felt that. So now we're down here, we're going to train our lower back a bit, or glutes, no? So lift your legs on the floor with your lower back and your glutes. And up, and back onto the floor. And lift, and down, and lift, and down, and lift. And always think about squeezing those glutes when lifting your legs up. Okay, and now hold them up and tiny little pulses. And pulse. 20 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there. And let go. Whew. Nice. So, sit down like this. Have your legs straight. Have a more or less straight back. And now we're going to lift one leg off the floor. Training our core or quads, hip flexors, everything. Everything, maybe not. Or legs and or abs. I was saying or glutes, but no, it's not for the glutes. So point your feet. Have your fingertips at your sides. Try to maintain a straight back, so we don't want to slouch here. And then lift that one leg off. Off and off. Off and off. And 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. And the other side. Up and down. And up and down. And give me 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your feet for a moment if you can. If not, you can have your hands here. Enjoying that nice stretch. Now we're going to do another round. 50 lifts on each side. So, and if you want to, you can have your hands farther down, but you can stay here. Point your feet and let's go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, down, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. Next thing, 5 reps. Fingertips at your knees, lifting both legs at the same time. So, straight back, fingertips, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down. Was it hard? If it was, maybe you want to have your fingertips closer to your body. If it wasn't, maybe you want to have your fingertips further away from your body, but still maintaining a straight back. And now we're going to do 10 reps. So, you ready? Let's get going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Good job. Whew. What we're going to do now, we're going to train our glutes. Oh, glutes. So, come and like that. Like that. I'm going to have a timer for this. We're going to do some donkey kicks. So let me set the timer. We're going to start with like really plain donkey kicks, up and down like this. And you have your hands underneath your shoulders. You try to maintain straight back. If it's hard for you, you can always come onto your elbows, then it's easier to maintain that straight back. And then it's also going to be easier on your wrists. So feel free to choose in between those two poses. And up. And when you're up, they want to squeeze those glutes. And we're going to do those simple donkey kicks for 1 minute. Then we're going to pulse it for 1 minute. And then we're going to add another exercise for 1 minute. So it's 3 minutes on each side. Enjoy it. Enjoy the burn. I hope you feel one. If you don't feel a burn, next time you do this workout, use some ankle weights. Okay, now let's stay out there and pulse. And pulse. Just like I said, I'm on vacation now. There's so many things I gotta do that, I don't know, it doesn't feel like vacation. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so stressed out. There's so much things I have to do, and yeah. The day should really have like 48 hours, shouldn't it? I mean, 24 it's just not enough. It's just not enough, or just one life is not enough. We need more. So that's why we gotta do sports and eat healthy and stuff, so that we live for a long time, that we have a lot of time to do all the things we want, because there's always gonna be stuff that we have to do that we don't wanna do, but yeah, like working and stuff, no? Right? Am I right? Okay, 8 more seconds here, then we're going to do the next exercise. Okay, so extend that leg, tap down, and down and up, and make sure not to hit the wall behind you if there's one. And up, and up, and up. It's not much more to do. Just 40 more seconds on that side. Then the other side, and then we're done with those donkey kicks. And up, and up. 30 more seconds. And don't forget to breathe. Oh, it's windy, it's nice. 20 seconds. And up, and up. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Come back into child's pose for a moment, just a little moment, right? And then we're going to do the other side right away. Oh my God, sometimes it's so hard to speak English or any language. So let's get going. Donkey kicks on the other side. And squeeze those glutes when you're up there. And yeah, did you feel a burn? I hope you did. I felt one, although not that hard. But if you want to feel a harder burn in your glutes, in your legs, you can always do my glutes workout. And then you have like 30 minutes or something, pure glute work or leg work. And then you're gonna feel the burn. And if you don't, use a band, use dumbbells, ankle weights, whatever you have. 20 more seconds of those simple donkey kicks. It's so loud outside because they're like building some new houses around here. I don't know if you can hear that, if the mic is picking those sounds up. Okay, stay up here now and pulse. I don't know if the mic is picking those sounds up, but oh my God, it's so loud, and they start at 8 in the morning, I think. I don't know. And I wake up and it's like, wow, it's kind of annoying. And I don't know how many years this is going to take, because like they're building one house after another, because there were so many like free spaces around here. And we live pretty close to the sea, so yeah. I guess they can buy those spaces, build houses, and people will pay a lot to live in those apartments, because it's quite a great neighborhood here. 15 seconds of pulsing. And it's getting more and more expensive. I think that's happening all around the world. But yeah, here it's hard. It's really hard. Okay, now tap down and up. Just 1 minute to go. Because we used to pay, I think that was in 2014, we used to pay 550 euros for this apartment. And now we're paying 800 a month. It's fucking crazy. Well, and it's not like we're earning more money, right? We have the same jobs, we get the same money, but everything's getting more expensive. Well, we could always like move someplace else, but I really don't want to move. It's so great. I love this apartment. I love this neighborhood, and yeah. I mean, I could move to the peninsula because I'm living on an island here, and I could move to like not the island, but like the main part of Spain, but I don't know. Moving is also expensive, right? 10 more seconds. Whew, almost done. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hui! And we're through with the donkey kicks. And away with that phone. We're not through with the glute work though. So, turn around, come onto your back. And now we're going to do some glute bridges. So, push up and all the way down. Let's do a few. Pushing all the way up and all the way down. Oh my God, it's so loud outside. All the way up and all the way down. And all the way up and all the way down. And now pushing up and going down, but we're not coming back onto the floor. Our booty is floating all the time. Oh, it's so nice that it's so hot. I enjoy that. I enjoy sweating so much. Makes you feel alive and warm, and yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm a lizard or something, you know, like when it's cold, I'm like so slow and I don't really want to move and everything's harder. And when it's warm, I just feel alive. And give me 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now stay up there and just tiny little pulses. And pulse, pulse, pulse. Okay, 10 more counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now shaking from side to side. So lift one hip and then lift the other. One and the other. One and the other. And let's do 20 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold it up there and squeeze. And just hold it. Just hold it. Maybe close your eyes and think about that squeeze in your glutes. Really squeeze it hard. Lift up a bit harder, higher. I don't know. Lift up higher, squeeze harder, and just feel it for 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Whew. Okay, and now the last exercise before we go into the cool down. Push-ups. I love push-ups and I hate them at the same time. It's a love-hate thing. You can do your push-ups on your knees if you want to. What's important, I want you to have your hands underneath your shoulders, and then your arms don't flare out, not too much at least, just a little bit, and you go down and up And we're just going to do 10 of these. If you can do them with a straight plank, starting from a straight plank and not on your knees, that's great. If you have to do them on your knees, do them on your knees. So, are you ready? And let's get going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're done with the full body on the mat workout. So let's stretch it out. Come into a tabletop position. Having your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Then let's get into a cow pose. That is breathing in, looking up to the ceiling or the sky, arching your back, and then breathe out. And come into the cat pose, making a round back. And just keep switching in between those two poses at your pace. You can close your eyes if you want to. Okay, now push back or come back into child's pose, kind of an active child pose, like press your shoulders, your shoulder blades into the ground, kind of like push so that you feel more of a stretch. And come up onto your knees, bring one leg in front, and now push down like this, so you feel a nice stretch in your quads and also a bit here in your hamstring, but more in your quads really. Bring one hand onto the floor, and if you can, grab that foot with the opposite arm and stay here for a moment. Let go of the foot, push back, flex that front foot, try to maintain a straight back. You can hold on to a wall, to your leg. Maybe you're super flexed when you're down here, and feel a nice stretch in your calf and in the back of your leg. Okay, bring that foot back, and everything on the other side, right? So, to the front, and come down. Feel that nice stretch in the quad or the hind leg. Or the hind leg? Do we have hind legs? I think just animals have hind legs, right? In the leg or the back leg? I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Bring one hand down. Grab that foot with the opposite arm, opposite hand. Stay here for a moment. Let go of that foot, push back, straight leg, flexed foot, hold on to a wall, to the floor, to your leg, whatever, feel a nice stretch in the back of your leg. Sit down in a comfy position, interlace your fingers, kind of draw an infinity sign or lying 8, the other way around. Interlace your fingers behind your back, like that, and also turn from side to side. Try to stretch out those tight spots. Come back up, lean to one side. And if you're up here, that's totally fine. And to the other side. To the front, take a deep breath, and exhale, hands to your heart, and thanks for working out with me today in this great full body workout on the mat inside. We're going to shoot a video outside, I promise, and maybe leave a comment, tell me what you want to see, and have a great week, enjoy the summertime or the wintertime or whatever time it is right now when you're watching this video, and yeah, I hope I'll be seeing you soon. Bye!